100% completed good experience one, but I asked you for help. Like I think your suggestion would be very valuable for me to further develop it.
So Adam, is this recording now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. So I think with your device, it is going to be a nice complementary tool in addition to receiving feedback from an expert. So the reason why I say it's a complementary tool is because the expert, when they are observing you, they need to listen to what you say, they need to observe your body language, and they might also need to make some notes so they don't forget what they have observed, right?
Yes.
This is too much for someone to do all at the same time, and therefore the best thing is for someone, for the best thing to do as a complementary tool, which is to use your device and your technology to monitor the body language, so the expert can just concentrate on the content of the material that's been provided.
So it can help coach to actually do his work.
Yeah, the coach should primarily focus on the content of the material and the message that is being conveyed. Okay, is it clear? Is it not? That's what they need to focus on. The body language. If they start focusing on the body language, then they lose concentration on the content, on other things. So I think in terms of what it is that people, in terms of what people want, if you want the expert to only focus on body language, then I'm sure they can do a great job. But that's not the most important thing. It's the most important thing for the expert is to focus on the content and the clarity of the message. Is it a clear message or not? So that's what they need to focus on, not on the body language, which is where your device will come as a complementary, but they can analyze, the expert could analyze on the screen and give feedback to the presenter, or the person who's presenting can also look at their own data and see where they are performing and where they aren't. And that's what I feel is beneficial as a complementary, rather than this. It should be a complementary, which is where you have tried to add that, because you've given an option for people to share their presentations with others and get feedback, which is useful.
So can I say this? Maybe the share button can even connect with the coach.
The share button, sorry,
because it's limited with at the moment. Currently, it's limited with physical distance.
Sure.
And maybe you can share this with your. And after you share, it's not just your friend and colleague. Can you share with them?
So
it's like a business thing. It becomes like. You know what I mean? So you connect with the expert.
Oh, when you share your videos, you share it with an expert.
Yeah, and then you can. I mean, this part can charge.
Oh, I see. So you can ask. Oh, are you asking me if that's something that's worth considering?
No. I just from what you talk. I just got perhaps there's something I can do as well.
No, I think that will be useful. I think you can do that. If you want the expert to give you feedback on your content and the clarity, that is going to be a little bit more challenging, only simply because the content might be very specialized and only certain people will have knowledge of that content.
Yes.
But if you want experts to give you feedback just on the body language, then that's more easily doable. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Right? Yeah. But I think that's what I would. Yeah. So the content is pretty much relevant. If you want content feedback, then you must go to a specialist in that area.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Now, if you want to go to a specialist in that area and receive feedback, then there will be experts on LinkedIn. I'm sure you can find experts on that area. And therefore, if you wanted to charge people, you can. You can say, you can do an app. Yeah, you can do an app, or you can do. You can have all those people join up your app. To be experts, but I think you can use that through LinkedIn platform, and there's other platforms like there's another one called Shaper. You might have heard of it. There's another app called Shaper, SHAPR, and it's just basically about connecting It's just a professional networking app.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Shaper, SHAPR.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could get access to a database of people who are experts in different areas, and you
Connect them.
Yeah, you can connect them, and each expert can give feedback on a per minute video, whatever it is that they need to do. So yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's maybe £1 per minute, feedback. That's how I would see it.
And this is like a progress check after you present, so you
Yeah.
can check like how your audience
Okay.
responds to you, and then because of what this is like a different so this is like your eye contact and sound.
Okay.
So you can, when you preset on here,
Mhm.
so you can it read your behavior.
Okay.
So all data can be visualized,
Sure.
and you can see because of what my audience engagement level falls, and this can be valuable even for the salesman if they know the audience at this part they didn't get what you talked, they can get a follow-up call.
Okay.
So
What are you measuring in terms of audience engagement? What sort of things are you looking out for?
They are
Body language again, yeah?
they are emotions. They are their body language.
The facial expressions.
Yeah. That
So
can.
do you record their facial expressions?
Yes.
Okay.
So this.
So you're looking for eye movements, change in muscles,
Yes,
facial
yes.
expressions, yeah?
Yes.
So if they're happy, if they're not, if they're looking away, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, all those movements, okay.
Yeah, those things are durable, and
If they change their facial
the thing
expressions.
need to be time to work. But
Yeah.
yes, this
Because there's quite a few variables when you look out for engagement from the
Yeah.
audience. Apart from body language, you can always...
like
because-
look at phone or this kind of thing.
Yeah, because they can look away, but I think engagement, if what your device is doing is fine in terms of what it is trying to analyze. But I think engagement from audience is not just about them looking at you, because they can look at you, that doesn't mean they're mentally there.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah? They can always observe you, that doesn't mean they're mentally there. So ultimately what the presenter has to do is ensure that they are mentally there by asking questions and engaging with the audience. And so the other thing you can try and incorporate in your device is for audience to be engaged properly, they need to be able to respond to questions, right? From the presenter, yeah?
Yeah.
They need to raise hands, for instance. How many people raise their hands? Yeah?
Yes, I think
That could be another variable that you can look at, If there's only one or two people raising their hand, that's not good. There's something not right. That means the presenter might not be conveying their message clearly. The instructions are not being clear,
Yeah.
right? Or there's some information which the audience are not familiar with, right? Lots of reasons. But I think engagement, limiting it to audience facial body language is not good. I think it needs to be holistic. I think it needs to include participation from the audience as well. For me, when I deliver presentations, I expect audience to participate. So I ask them questions, and I expect responses. And if I ask questions and I don't get any responses, then I know there's something not right. Either the question is too difficult, or the audience are not mentally there. So that's what I would include also in terms of audience participation.
Yeah. I think right now at the moment I just detecting visual expression, but it's not very accurate.
No,
Yes, that's true.
you have to include
People's face is not. It's not cannot like
Yeah.
100% convey what
You
it is.
cannot really, someone's facial expression, they could be, let's have a look. They could be looking away from you, and they could be looking in another direction, but they might be mentally there.
Yes, that's true.
Some people I know, when they listen to people, they draw. Yeah, even though this demonstrates that they're drawing and they're not concentrating. We don't know. They could be concentrating. They could be just listening, right? And that's it. And then they're listening and they're thinking and they're drawing. Yeah, that's what I would. So yeah, for audience participation and engagement, you need to look at more variables rather than just facial expression.
Yeah, I agree with that strongly. Yeah, because I personally I feel right at the moment the audience engagement is not like very accurate with just tapping the facial expression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. You need to look for other body language.
Do you know where I can find some for the wearable to define what kind of wearable would be the input? is there any paper or something writing this? I guess. This should be have. Should have.
There should be, yeah.
How do you read the audience engagement level? I think.
Yeah. I'm sure there should be something in education literature.
Yes.
If
I'm
you-
definitely look at it.
If you look for audience engagement in educational literature or psychology maybe as well, right? But yeah, there's lots of factors. I think participation for me would be the most important in terms of audience engagement. For me, when I teach, if I can get more audience to participate in discussions, in answering questions, then I know that I'm winning, I'm doing well. And if the fewer the people I get in discussions and participation,
How do you feel?
it doesn't feel good for me. I feel that I'm not doing a good job, or they're not interested in what I'm talking about, which is useful to know because I know I can modify I need to do something about my presentation. Or,
But if I want to ask you questions. If that's you using it,
yeah.
and if that thing appears, like audience engagement level falls very low,
Yeah.
what you mentioned is that you don't feel really good.
No, I don't feel good.
Alison mentioned, Alison notify you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't feel happy about it, but I would
Okay.
like to know I'd like to know why, where you can share your video with someone else and find out, what can I do to improve? Is there something wrong with my body language, with the spoken language?
Yeah, that's my purpose. My purpose is not to horrify people with this. It's to help them improve. But
Excuse me. Yeah.
that's how it is.
No, that's exactly what I would do.
Do you have any other comments on this? Perhaps. I think that
What's
part is
the order?
really
What's
good.
the order am I looking at?
Order.
Which order are you putting this present information?
1, 2, 3. This is like the order. You
Oh, I
practice.
didn't see. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the
No,
number.
no. This is like
Oh.
before, during, after. So it's like a holistic.
Okay, interesting.
So this part might be free for people. It's the app, you can download it. And this part if you want, because that thing need a hardware. And yeah, it can help you do more things.
Yes,
Might need some people need to pay for it, I guess. But this part they can give a free show if everyone needs it.
That's interesting to see you've got mood here. I suppose you can look at the body language and look at the type of mood, because that's easily detected. There's plenty
Yes.
of
Yes. It's nice to start.
So you were only looking at blink rate and eye contact.
No, I haven't totally defined like what kind of content in here.
This is for the audience or is this for the presenter?
This is for the presenter.
Presenter.
So when they practice, they just only practice with their phone. You see?
Sure, I understand. I think the body gesture here for blink rate and eye contact for the presenter is not enough. I think you can also incorporate the facial expressions and, the body gestures in terms of,
Oh, it's body gesture. It's not like.
blink rate and eye contact. Okay. I think why can't you include hand gestures?
Hand gestures.
Yeah, why haven't you got that there? That's more important than any of those.
Yeah, that's true.
Because hand gesture, and according to the research I told you about this last time when I saw you, you know the person I said, Vanessa Van Edwards? Did you go and find her video?
Yes, but I forgot to put this.
Hand gestures, yeah.
Yeah,
Hand gestures is more
definitely.
important because she had done some research with TED Talks video, right? And she found that there was a positive correlation between the number of hand gestures and the number of views people have on TED Talks, TED Talk videos. So that would also improve the number of hand gestures. So the more time they use their hands to talk and express themselves, right? That will give you an indication of that they're using their body language. They're having a positive body language. If they're putting their hands behind in their pocket, that's not right.
Yes, definitely.
That's not professional, especially. So this person is a primary example. Excuse me, I haven't slept well last night, so I'm just tired.
Yeah, I think that's probably all you think. Anything else? this thing is not like a completed one, so I just want to show people about that.
Or for the how to
So-
improve their facial expression.
Yeah, so there is a button. So if you see the rough information here, rough score here, individual score, and then when you want to see this, if you want to see this, and then you press here, and then the information advices come.
How to improve your facial expression.
Yes,
basically,
yes,
right?
based on your
Performance.
yes. It's not 100% complete.
But why would you want to have videos? If you can't get hold of videos, what are you going to do then? It could be just a piece of text, right? Or do you want to, these videos here are videos of people, other people?
No, videos of like teachers input.
Which teachers you got? The people that you shared it with?
No. I think I will if that thing really work, I would like hire some people.
And to give tips on how to
Yes,
change your facial
yes.
expression?
This is more.
I see. Okay,
This
so
is more easy for people to read rather
Okay.
than text. I think.
okay, I understand. I understand. Maybe you could just maybe you could video files as well, long and difficult to manage.
Yeah, maybe it's first to have this, and then if they want this, pay. I don't know,
Okay,
but yeah. Sorry, I mean.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, if they want advice, then they can pay. How to improve certain things. So how is this any different to me picking up a book on presentation skills and learning how to improve my presentation skills? What is it that you can offer me? Just saying.
This thing is already personalized,
Yeah.
and a book is very sick. No
Mhm.
one have the time to read a book at all right now. And this I can personalize the information, only give them the customized.
Is that a grade that you get, right?
Yes.